I'll go over the last page, numbers 13 and 14 tomorrow. I'm going to just go over numbers 11 and 12 because once you see them, you won't have any trouble with them again. Okay, number 11, the first side of a triangle. I'm just going to draw any old triangle. It doesn't matter. The first side of a triangle is 4 times the third. Okay, let's just say this is the first side. This is the third side. This is the second side. The first side is 4 times whatever that is. Do they tell us what that is? No. But we do know that a variable can be used for that. They told us that the first side is 4 times that. And that the second side of the triangle is 6 less than the first. Okay, 6 less than the first. How do I write 6 less than this? 4x minus 6. They tell us that the perimeter of that is equal to 66 units, feet, whatever. It's equal to 66. Perimeter is this plus this plus this. 4x plus 4x minus 6 plus x is all equal to the perimeter that they told us was 66. Combine like terms, 4x and 4x are 8x plus x is 9x, gone, minus 6 is equal to 66. Okay, now this doesn't look too bad. You just have to solve the two-stepper from here. 9x is equal to 72. Okay, that's all well and good. Okay, being able to come, if they gave us this picture and said, what's the perimeter? If the perimeter is 66, how do you find? You just have to know how to put these things in here. 4 times the first one. They don't tell you the first, so we know it's 4x there. And the other one is 6 less than. This is the biggest mistake people will make there. They'll take 6 minus 4x. Blah, that'll mess things up. Okay, with this right here, we found out that it comes down to 9x is equal to 72. Obviously, x is equal to 8. They're not asking for x. They're asking for the measure of each side. That means you've got to take the x equals 8, take the x, change it into an 8. Change this into an 8. Change this into an 8. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 8 is 32. Minus 6 is 26. And 8. 32 and 8 is 40. 40 plus 26. Oh, good. It works. Okay. That's the triangle one. You just have to be able to write out the equations, the expressions, I should say, from what they give you. Now, consecutive integers. I'm going to give you a formula. If they just tell you consecutive integers, you know the first integer is this. The second integer is whatever that is, plus 1. The third integer is whatever that is, which is your plus 2. And it's going to be x plus 3 as counting numbers. Because think, if you just do consecutive integers, 1, what's 1 plus 1? 2. What's 1 plus 2? 3. 1 plus 3? 4. Consecutive. But they don't tell you that. They say consecutive odd integers. Well, here are your odd integers. I'll give you one more. Those are your odd integers, 1, 3, and 5. How do they move? Well, our first one is x. What would be the second one? How do you change 1 into 3? You add 2. Okay. How do you change 1 into 5? You take 1 plus 4. You see how it's going up? However many consecutive integers there are. If it was 5 consecutive odd integers, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 8. That's all it is. Okay? We're not done. It says find 3 consecutive odd integers such that 4 times the first, 4 times the first, 4 times the first decreased by the third. Here's the third. Decreased by the third. This whole thing, oopsie, that's spastic. Let me get rid of that. Bad. Decreased means you're subtracting by the third. X plus 4 is the same as, equal to, 5 times the second. 5 times the second, which is x plus 2. Okay, let's solve this sucker. Be very careful here. This negative sign needs to get distributed throughout this whole thing. What is 4x minus x? It turns into 3x, but the negative changes the plus sign into a negative 4. Be very careful there. When they do things, that is, the problem itself is not that horrible. Consecutive integers, not horrible. It's being able to work from there. That's the tough one. Okay, so 4x minus 1x is 3x, minus 4 is equal to 5 times x is 5x, 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, solve the equation here. Subtract 3x, that makes 2x. Subtract 10, that makes negative 14. Okay, divide by 2. That tells you what x is. X is equal to negative 7. That's your first integer, negative 7. The second integer is 2 more than that. Negative 7 plus 2. That's negative 5. The next one is negative 7 plus 4, which is negative 3. Negative 7, negative 5, negative 3. 3 consecutive odd integers. It worked. 3 consecutive odd integers. Okay, negative 7, negative 5, negative 3. Okay. Consecutive integers, it's simple. Just remember the formula that I just told you. The work, x is the first number, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4. That's consecutive integers. Consecutive odd or even, x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6. You're skipping every other number. So when they give you however many consecutive odd, even integers or whatever, you just need to remember regular, odd, or even, and be able to work from there and set it up the way they told you. I'll go over this. I'll post these. I'll send this to you, and then I'm going to post it to everybody else later on. All righty?